Okay, so before I get to my read aloud, I'm trying to fix my shirt here. Before I get to my read aloud, I want to just talk a little bit about the concept of white privilege because I keep reading about people denying that there's white privilege, and they take offense to the idea that there's white privilege. And white privilege is something that you don't control that you have it. It's already there, built into society. And the only way to eradicate it is to acknowledge it. And so everyone who's trying to not acknowledge it is just going to prolong its existence. So I decided that before I do my read aloud, I want to just talk about what does white privilege look like sometimes? Not all the time, but sometimes. So I was trying to look through all the books I have, and I found this book of Black Heroes, A to Z, that I had purchased for my classroom because we always do like autobiographies and everything, and kids constantly pick the same people, right? George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Ben Franklin. Three white men. And I think that the problem is that right there is white privilege. White privilege is knowing that you're going to send your kids to school and they're going to get to learn about all these people that are successful and made differences that look like them or have the same background as them. And I would guess that out of all the people listed in this book, we haven't even heard of half of them. And maybe sadly, even our Black and brown students haven't heard of half of them because we're not teaching it. And that is white privilege. White privilege is your history being taught and you're being listened to and heard without there even being a question, without there being even a whim of, oh, whoa, wait, we didn't hear this person. So I thought that I would just flip through pages. I haven't even practiced this. I'm just looking. Okay. So obviously, we've all heard of Muhammad Ali, right? And I bet you even half of that, kids don't even know the true story of Muhammad Ali, all of the struggles that he had becoming the greatest boxer ever was, right? Althea Gibson. We know all about famous white women who are tennis pros, right? And maybe today everybody knows about the Williams twins. But do you know about Althea Gibson, right? Or Marcus Garvey? I bet you even today there are people that don't know who Marcus Garvey is, right? We know Jesse Owens and Rosa Parks, right? But what about Ethel Waters, right? I mean, she won the New York Drama Critics Award in 1950. Can you imagine in 1950 winning an award as a Black woman? Unbelievable. I mean, talk about struggles and challenges. So that is that we have to have a book. It can't just be heroes that encompasses everybody. It's got to be a Black hero book because we are so underrepresenting so many people in our society, right? Um, and I don't know how to fix it except for to continue to do the read alouds. And honestly, I don't even think people are watching these, so I'm not even going to worry about my caller anymore. All right, you hold me up. I just love the books and the pictures in this book. This is by Monique Gray Smith and Danielle Daniel. I love that. You hold me up when you are kind to me, when you share with me, when you learn with me. You hold me up when you play with me, when you laugh with me, when you sing with me. You hold me up when you comfort me, when you listen to me, when you respect me. You hold me up. I hold you up. We hold each other up. So I want to hold up my family, my children, right? My friends, but I also want to hold up my students, and I want to hold up anyone who needs help, right? Anyone who needs help being held up, because I have a voice. I am an obnoxiously strong white woman who has no problem speaking her mind. So it's going to be on me and people like me to make sure that everyone acknowledges what is so obvious to so many, that there is a privilege out there that exists among people. And it isn't the only privilege that exists, but it is one of the most prevalent privileges out there. So that's it for today. I was a little preachy. Sorry. Have a great day. Thanks.